Be very careful. A single unanimous decision from the Supreme Court has just changed the rules of retirement in every single state of this country. If you think your 401k, your pension, or your Social Security are safe from the greedy hands of state tax collectors, you are dead wrong today. But for the first time in history, the 9 Jasusis have handed you a financial shield that can save you tens of thousands of dollars right now. I am going to reveal the impact of Reliance test that now prevents the government from changing the rules under your feet during this 2026 now. Stop everything you are doing. Your retirement ground just shifted, and Neotaxusa is the only place tracking this federal radar for your safety. The end of retroactive theft. Most people will never hear about this until it's too late, but we track the federal radar 24/7 to protect your hard-earned retirement savings now. This wasn't a narrow ruling. It was a definitive strike against state governments that tried to retroactively tax your income after you retired. Hardly anyone tells you that the system used to have a green light to change tax formulas and pension rules whenever they wanted to do it today. Those days are officially over. The Supreme Court just ruled that the government has a constitutional obligation to honor the contract with you. If you spent 30 years contributing to a plan because the law promised a certain tax treatment, the state cannot rewrite those rules against you. They called it a violation of fundamental reliance interests. In plain English, the government cannot move the finish line once the race started. This first alert is a game changer for anyone in 4 critical groups, especially if you worked as a teacher, firefighter, or a police officer. If your state tries to cut your pension formula now, they are facing a massive constitutional wall that protects your monthly checks in 2026. Pay attention, tax migrants. Millions who moved to states like Florida, Texas, or Nevada for the tax benefits are now legally protected today. Your state can no longer surprise you with new retirement taxes just because their budget is failing. Your move is now illegally anchored, right? For current workers, if you are maximizing your 401k today based on current promises, those promises are now legally shielded for your future. Social Security beneficiaries. Listen closely. 13 states still tax these benefits, but this ruling opens a window to challenge those taxes now. If those taxes were implemented after you made your retirement plans, the state might owe you a massive refund for their illegal behavior today. Now, pay close attention, because the cash raider logic applies here too. The court established a 3-step test that every state must now pass. Step 1, Oskies. Did you make financial decisions based on the current law? If you did, you have a solid case to keep your money protected today. Step 2 is even more critical. Would the change materially harm your pocket? If the answer is yes, the state is in big legal trouble right now. Step 3 asks if the state has a justification that outweighs your personal loss. And spoiler alert, they almost never have one that works. Here is a secret they don't want you to know. The burden of proof has shifted. You don't have to prove the state is wrong anymore in 2026. The state has to prove to you why they should be allowed to hurt your retirement. The presumption of legality is now in your favor, not theirs. Knowledge is your primary shield, but documentation is your ammunition. From this moment on, you must maintain a legacy folder for your defense. Print your state's current tax code today, save your 401k statements, and keep every single letter from your pension office in a safe place. This is your evidence of reliance. Under this new Supreme Court standard, your ability to show that you trusted the law is your best weapon. Imagine the peace of mind knowing that a failing state budget can't reach into your 401k anymore. This is a historic victory for every retiree. The court is tired of states using retirees as an emergency piggy bank. They are finally putting a stop to the goalpost movement that we hate. If you live in a high-tax state, this ruling is your best friend. It creates a ceiling on how much they can squeeze out of your fixed income. Don't let them tell you that the laws have changed and there's nothing you can do. You now have the highest court in the land on your side. This is why staying informed with Neotaxusa is vital. We translate these complex legal wins into real dollars in your bank account right now. The government's artificial intelligence and fiscal tracking can't bypass this constitutional wall. You are now protected by the law of reliance. Many state governors are scrambling right now to figure out how to fill their budget gaps without touching your pension. They are in a panic. You worked hard for decades. You followed the rules, and you paid your dues. It is only fair that the government keeps its end of the bargain. This 2026 ruling is a shield against the rising cost of living, ensuring that your calculated retirement stays exactly as you planned it now. If you sold a house or made a big investment based on tax-free promises, this court victory covers those decisions too. Don't let them tax it. The fiscal eye of the state is always watching, but now it is blinded by this unanimous decision. Your heritage is safer than it was yesterday. Make sure your heirs know about this folder too. If the state tries to tax your estate retroactively, this ruling protects your kids as well. The labyrinth of bureaucracy just got a lot harder for the taxman to navigate, while you just got a map to the exit with all your money safe. We are talking about thousands of dollars in annual savings for the average family. This is not small change. It is your life's work at stake. The court mentioned that retirees are a vulnerable group because they cannot easily return to the workforce to make up for lost tax money. This shows a high level of empathy and common sense from the Jews. They understand that a fixed income must be a stable income today. Neotaxusa will continue to monitor every state's response to this ruling, because you can bet they will try to find a tiny loophole to use. We will be here to close those loopholes for you with technical facts and urgent updates. Stay sharp and don't let your guard down yet. Document every interaction with your state tax board. If they send a notice of a rate change, mark it as a potential violation of reliance. Your local news won't cover this, because it hurts the state's narrative. But you have the truth here, and the truth is your biggest advantage. The cash rate logic we always discuss is about transparency, and this ruling forces the government to be transparent with their promises. No more hidden fees or sudden tax hikes on seniors. The Supreme Court has drawn a line in the sand that they are not allowed to cross anymore. Whether you are already retired or just a few years away, this affects your strategy. It is time to lock in your tax plans with confidence. Some states might try to offer you a buyout for your pension. Be very careful. They might be trying to get you to waive your reliance rights. Never sign anything from the state regarding your retirement without checking if it violates this new federal standard of protection today. Your financial success in 2026 depends on how well you use this shield. Don't let fear paralyze you. Let it motivate you to get organized now. Neotaxusa is building a community of protected retirees. We share the technical tips that keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket. This unanimous decision is rare in today's world, which shows just how clearly the state was overstepping its boundaries with your money. The justices are sending a message to every state capital. Stop messing with the seniors, and start honoring the laws you wrote years ago. This is the most powerful update of the year for your wealth. And we are just getting started with the technical breakdowns of the 3-step test. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will go deep into step 2, showing you exactly how to calculate the material harm to your pocket. You are not alone in this fight. Neotaxusa is your partner in navigating the tax system. We make the complex simple and the simple profitable. The government's primary radar is now focused on compliance, but your radar should be focused on your rights under this historic court ruling. If you want me to reveal the 3 specific retirement account moves that financial advisors recommend right now, comment the word SHIELD today. Your participation helps this Neotaxusa community grow and ensures we are all better protected against these aggressive changes in the law. Share this video on WhatsApp and Facebook, because most retirees have no idea their financial ground just shifted, and they are at risk today. I am Neotaxusa, and my mission is to make sure the bureaucratic labyrinth doesn't swallow your life savings or your peace of mind this year. Subscribe now to stay updated with the best asset protection practices and ensure your financial success is unstoppable during this 2026 now. I'll see you in the next video to continue shielding your wealth legally and safely. Your family's heritage is our top priority every day here. Hit the like button if you believe the government should keep its promises to retirees. Let's show them the power of an informed community today. Success in your finances is the only option. Stay sharp, keep your legacy folder updated, and never let the taxman take what is rightfully yours. Neotaxusa is your voice in the digital age, bringing you the freshest market updates and federal rulings that actually change your life now. Thank you for being part of this movement. Protect your social security, shield your assets, and I will see you in the very next viral update.